Okay guys, so this shot is very similar to the 2 pocket point side pocket shot that we did, where we hit off, let's see if I can get my glove on, where we hit off this pocket point, and went over here. Now we're just changing the pocket to this corner, which is pretty much the same thing. We're just going to aim a little further inside of the pocket. Let's just say that we are blocked going that way and blocked going that way. So let's just say we were like that, and let's just block that way just for fun. And so we're going to hit on the inside of this pocket point, which will send the cue ball off this rail and send it over here. So it's kind of combining the shot we just did where we hit off this point and went over there with the 2-point into the side pocket. Now we're going 2-point, bam. This is probably one of the easier shots on here, believe it or not, and here it is. Okay, so that was the 2-point shot into the corner. And now we're going to combine that first shot we did where the cue ball kicked off of that and went over there with a regular shot. So we are actually going to, instead of trying to bank this here or bank it over here or cut it over here, we are going to hit off of this point, send the cue ball into the 3-ball. 3-ball should go into that corner pocket. Only thing about this shot is not hitting too low and not scratching. Not hitting too hard and not scratching. If you hit hard, then the cue ball will jump into this ball and jump into the pocket. So that's one thing you need to watch out for. Also, if you hit too hard, the cue ball is just going to jump. It's going to jump no matter what if you hit it too hard. So kind of hit at a medium pace. We're aiming kind of inside the pocket, but mostly just straight at it, but pretty much inside of the pocket. And here it is. Okay, for this shot, let's say we want to make the 3 in the corner, but we are blocked by the 5 pretty close. So the cue ball's on the rail. Let's say we're blocked by the 5 like that. And let's put it at the 3rd diamond, just for reference. Like that. We cannot kick at it because the 10 ball is blocking. So this is pretty much a last resort shot. This is pretty much the same as the 2 pocket point into the side, but now we're going this point, into the 3, into the corner. So I always hit this with a little bit of topspin. It kind of helps with put a little, like if you hit hard, then the forward curve kind of takes it to the 3-ball. Not a lot of topspin, just about a tip. I usually aim about right into this point, just straight into it, no inside, no outside, straight into it. And it's a tough, I'm going to be honest with you, it's a tough shot to make. It's not a 100% shot. It's not even like a 70% shot. But here it is. Okay guys, so here's a shot that comes up very often. Let's say we are blocked from the 10 by the point. If we hit at it, we're going to hit that point and it's going to deflect. Before you say something in the comments, yes, I know my rails are messed up. They do hop when I hit the cue ball, especially this rail down there. When the cue ball hits it, I know it hops. It's just the humidity in Louisiana kind of screws the table up, especially in summer. And around when it rains a ton from the hurricane over in Texas. But I will try my best to get them replaced, but you know it's like $600, so that's a lot for me. So I will try to shoot more on this side of the table where it's more normal. So this shot, we want to make the 10, we're blocked by the point. So we're going to shoot off this point, send the cue ball backwards into the 10, into this corner pocket. Hit with a little top spin. I usually elevate a little bit. Hit about, you want to hit more on the outside of this point. I hit about right here, and it usually sends the cue ball back this way. If if you draw this pocket, if you go bam bam, then aim more on the outside. If you hit here and cue ball goes to here instead of here, you are aiming too far outside and you need to change your grip more inside. So here's the shot. Okay guys, so now we're going to do the same exact shot from this side of the table. Put the cue ball there just so you can see the camera better. So this is pretty much, it's the same concept. Hit off the point, go down and make the 10. We're going to have to hit a little more on the outside of this pocket because it will, if we hit as we did on earlier, then it'll curve too soon and it'll hit like right here. It won't curve, but the angle will be too soon. So we're going to have to aim a little more on the outside, and it should bring us right to this 10 ball. Medium speed, a little bit of elevation, top. Well, we're forced to put top spin, but hit about right there, just right into that point. If you draw it like this, then you are aiming too far inside. If you go like that, you're aiming too far outside. So try to find that healthy middle on your table because each table plays differently. So here's the long table version. Okay guys, so now let's say we need to pocket the 10 into this corner right here. We are blocked by these two balls, and we are also blocked by this point. So there's not, really, I can't see any other escape options but this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to elevate the back of my cue, jump into kind of the outside of this point, and the elevation will send the cue ball flying over these two balls, and hopefully pocketing the 10 in the side. It's kind of just a quick snap of the wrist, just a little top spin, hitting on the outside of this point, elevated cue, jump over. If you don't jump and your cue ball hits the tip twice, you're aiming too far inside. If you jump and it hits over here, you're aiming too far inside. If you jump and it hits over here, you're aiming too far outside. But this is an outside shot, and the top spin will swerve it just a little bit. So you can aim for about right here, because when the cue ball lands, it's going to swerve forward just a tad. That top spin will just put a little bit of follow on the ball as it jumps into the air, and here's the shot. Okay, so this is virtually the same shot, just we are banking or kicking now. We want to make it here. And our cue ball is still behind these two right here. And let's just imagine we have an extra ball right here blocking. And let's just say that the league that we're in doesn't allow us to jump. So we're going to play the same shot, jumping over these two off the point. We're going to aim a little more on the inside of the point just to hit around here. And there's going to be some opposite spin on this cue ball. So as it goes into the rail, I'll show you what it'll kind of look like. It'll go into the rail with this spin on it. And you see how it kind of shortens the angle. So that shortened, you see how it shortened? It should have hit about right here. So I'm aiming for the second diamond, no spin. And you see how it goes straight to the ball? Now I'm going to aim for the second diamond with the spin that the cue ball will have. You see how it's really shortened? So we're going to have to aim about here because of that shortened spin. We want to hit around here, shortened, contact the 8 into the corner pocket. So just hit a little more on the inside of the pocket. Again, if you hit too far inside, you'll notice, and if you hit too far outside, you'll notice. And here's the shot. Okay, so one last shot with this technique. Probably the hardest one. We're going to hit even more on the outside of this rail. Hit here, here, here. Go and make the 8 in the corner. Now this is really excessive. I don't know why one would do this in a game. But if you're just trying to show off, maybe you're up by a lot, you're stuck. It doesn't really matter if you foul. And you just want to have a fun shot. So again, the top spin will send it a little forward, which is good. We are going to aim as much on the outside as we can without not jumping, because the point helps push it up. So we're going to aim really far on the outside. The top spin, we'll spin it forward off this rail. 2, 3. We want to hit this rail around here, and that's when we know we've made it. So it's kind of a shot that you know you make before you make it. So this is a really fun shot. This is often shot in exhibitions by Efren Reyes and Francisco Bustamante. And here it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, click that like button down below. If you want to be notified when I post again, click that subscribe button and then the bell icon right next to it. That'll just send you a notification and an email saying that I've uploaded some new content. I just want to thank you guys for your support for the month of August. It is now August 31st, and the month is over, and we ended with the best month ever. Everything was up thousands and thousands of %. So that's absolutely incredible. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed, and I hope this video helped you become a better pool player. Also, if you have any suggestions, drop them down in the comments, and I will do my best to make a video for you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in September.